Hi everyone, welcome to Trauma Informed Yoga with Dr. Valerie. I am Dr. Valerie and today we're going to do bee breath. Bee breath is a great breathing exercise to really help us regulate our emotions. So with that being said, let's jump into it. All right everyone, today we're going to go over the bee breath. So the bee breath is a great breathing exercise because it has a lot of mental health benefits. Overall, the bee breath can help really regulate our nervous system. One thing that the bee breath does is it really stimulates our vagus nerve, and our vagus nerve is something that really plays a role in regulating our nervous system. So by stimulating that vagus nerve, we can help regulate our nervous system. We can reduce anxiety, and it really helps us shift out of fight or flight, which is fantastic. One thing the bee breath also does is it can help us with those racing thoughts. So if you're having racing thoughts, doing the bee breath can really help you step out of those racing thoughts in the moment. So with that being said, let's practice doing the bee breath. So the bee breath is basically humming or sounding like a bee. So that's what we're gonna do. So the bee breath does take some playfulness and space where you feel comfortable humming out loud. So get into a space where you do feel comfortable humming out loud to do this breath. We will start with humming. So just begin humming, exploring your humming today. You might start at one level. You might explore different sounds of humming. Whatever you'd like to do, just explore your humming, noticing sensations in your body, your head, as you are humming. Now, you can stay right there and you are doing the bee breath. So if you want to, you can stay right there, just humming. Another thing you can add on to the bee breath is stopping some of the senses as you're humming. So as you're humming, you can close your ears in whatever way feels comfortable, and even close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. While humming, you can close your ears and even close your eyes. And you might explore what that feels like to shut down some sensations while you're humming. What this does is it can really bring you inwards and notice a lot of different sensations, feelings, vibrations as you're doing the bee breath. I enjoy shutting my ears and closing my eyes as I do it. You might not. So just exploring what feels good for you. So let's all practice. Whatever version you want, whether it's just humming or humming and closing your ears or humming and closing your eyes or doing all of it. Whatever you'd like right now, let's practice. And you can do that as long or as short as you would like. And that is the bee breath. So please take that skill with you anytime, anywhere to help regulate your own nervous system. It was great having you all here today, and I hope to see you next time.